If you've been wondering how I created this match cut transition, you're in the right place. In this video, I'll show you exactly how to recreate it, step by step, using simple techniques that are easy to follow. So make sure you watch until the very end, because even the smallest details can make a huge difference in the final result. Now, let's get started. First, select the Shape tool and create a simple shape. Now, go to Fill Color and choose any color you want. Next, open ChatGPT and generate some text. You can use my prompt, or write your own. Just make sure it generates multiple paragraphs. Once you have the text, copy the first paragraph. Now select the Text tool, draw a text box like this, and paste the text inside. Adjust the font size and the line spacing until everything looks clean and readable. You'll notice the shape is covering a little too much of the text. Simply reduce the height of the shape layer until it highlights only the part you want. Now, you can see the highlighted word is perfectly inside the shape. Cut both the text and the shape for 3 frames. Then, repeat the same process and create multiple text layers. To make the animation feel less repetitive, make a few of the text layers only 2 frames long. Once you're done, duplicate the text layers and move them slightly to the right. Just make sure the same text isn't repeating too often. Now let's add some variation. Randomly change the font on a few of the text layers. After that, do the same thing with the shape layers. Cut the shape layers and randomly resize them so every highlighted word has a slightly different size. Once everything looks good, pre-compose all the text layers together and all the shape layers together separately. Now add deep glow to the shape pre-comp and adjust the values until you get a nice glowing highlight. Then add another deep glow to the text pre-comp, but keep this one much softer with a lighter glow. Also, don't forget to turn on the Unmult checkbox. Now create an adjustment layer, add optics compensation, and set the value to 45. Then add noise, and adjust the values to match mine. Create another adjustment layer, apply sharpen, and set the amount to 20. Then add unsharp mask and copy the values I'm using. Now pre-compose all the layers together and rename the composition. Create a null object, animate its scale, and shape the graph like this for a smooth pop animation. Next, create another adjustment layer. Apply Gaussian blur and set it to 38. Double-click the Shape tool to create a mask. Now invert the mask, then increase both the feather and expansion values until the blur blends smoothly. Create one more adjustment layer. Apply warp, change the style to fisheye and set the value to 10. Then add VR chromatic aberration and copy the values from my settings to create those subtle RGB edges. Create another adjustment layer. Apply sapphire vignette and adjust the values like mine. Now draw a mask around the main text and increase the feather so the vignette blends naturally. Finally, add posterize time and set the frame rate to 12. For the animated bars, apply CC Jaws. Set the completion value to around 80 and adjust the opacity until it looks right. Now import the noise text overlay and adjust its scale and rotation until it fits the screen properly. Next, change the blending mode to screen. Now scrub through the overlay and find the best frame to start from. Once you find a good starting point, cut the layer there. Finally, reduce the opacity to 20%. And that's it for this tutorial. I hope you learned something new and found this video helpful. If you did, make sure to leave a like and subscribe for more tutorials like this. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.